So, any cats coming?
Don't feel any snow.
No. We're there. Let me just check and see where we're going. There, that'll be nice. Gondolas in the background. Let's do it.
Okay. Anytime?
Anytime.
Okay, Winnie. Another Olympian is Billy Kidd. He moved here in 1970 from Stowe, Vermont. Certainly he does know how to ski the powder, doesn't he? Billy won a silver medal in the 1964 Olympics in Innsbruck, Austria. Oh boy, you look like you're ready for the Olympics again. Not bad, kid.
I wish they had powder skiing in the Olympics. I'd be training for the gold all the time.
Well, you got snow everywhere. Brush yourself
in
off.
my mouth. Always at a trick.
Disgusting. You look disgusting.
I need a snorkel to ski this stuff. This is champagne powder at its best.
You know, Winnie, we've had a chance to talk to you a lot about your powder skiing, but you know, how does that relate to what you've done in the Olympics? I mean, that silver medal in '64 was wonderful.
Well, you know, the snow was a little different there. As you remember, it was pretty icy, you know. It was like rock hard ice, like a skating rink. But, you know, it's the same thing. You're having a great time. You make round turns. You try to keep the pointed ends in front.
Okay, now let me ask you a little bit about skiing through the powder here in Steamboat, skiing through the trees. That must be really fun.
That is so much fun. I think that's the reason I like it here in Steamboat so much, because if you can ski powder like on a day like this, and now you add trees, it's like a slalom course, you know, so it's pretty ideal. And sometimes we get waist deep, chest deep snow. Boy, those are the days we live for, the snorkel days.
Okay, you've traded the slalom poles of slalom skiing to the poles, the trees of going through the trees. Now, have you ever hit one of them?
I hit one once, and that's all it took.
What would you advise somebody who's going through the trees? I mean, first of all, I guess they got to be pretty good, huh?
I'd suggest that you don't look at the trees, you look at the spaces. Because if you look at the trees, wow, you usually go right into them. And if you look at the spaces, then, you know, you can kind of see a place. But, you know, when the trees get thick, it's kind of interesting because you start down and you can see kind of a little slot for 100 yards or so, but you can't see anything beyond that. And you have to have the confidence to know when you get down there that another slot will open up. But it's pretty interesting because sometimes those trees get pretty agile and they jump right out in front of you.
Now, you're the director of skiing here in Steamboat. What does that mean?
It's a fancy title for hanging around. It's pretty ideal. I get a chance to come out and try these snow-covered trails first. That's what it is.
Well, you know, speaking about snow-covered trails, I mean, this is, we're kind of taking a little license. We're a little out of bounds today. We don't want people to do that very often.
No, as a matter of fact, you know, it's gotten serious enough. You know, when you and I were skiing, you know, back in the old days, we'd jump off cliffs and do all kinds of crazy stuff.
You jumped off the cliffs. I never jumped off the cliffs.
Well, it was really fun, but nowadays, if you ski out of bounds or on closed trails, you know, the ski patrol has no sympathy for you. They'll take your pass right away. And as a matter of fact, there are laws now in Colorado that if you run into somebody or if you do something really stupid, you know, they'll take you to jail. So you got to be careful about following the rules now.
Okay, now, Bill, I have to ask you a little bit about that cowboy hat. I know you're a Vermonter, true and true, and there are a lot of cowboys here in this valley. But tell me about that cowboy hat.
Well, fortunately, with a name like Billy Kidd coming from Vermont, even though I ride side saddle in the 4th of July parade out here, they still let me wear a cowboy hat in a cowboy town here. And it's pretty ideal because Stetson said, if you wear this cowboy hat, we'll help put your kids through college.
Well, I hope the kids are getting a chance to go through college. But let me ask you one thing. A lot of these cowboys ride. You ride?
Side saddle, you know. But it's fun, you know. We go up on the Continental Divide on some of the glaciers in the summer and ski out there. It's really so ideal in a valley like this. You know what Colorado's like. Great skiing. But now you got year-round fun programs. It's great here.
Winnie, it's great to have a chance to visit with you again. And you look like you're ready for the Olympics. What do you think? 94?
If you coach me again, sure. Now, what did you say in the starting gate of the '64 Olympics? I remember it so clearly.
When in doubt, turn.
Keep the pointed ends in front, and don't forget what you're going to say in your finish line interview.
You bet.
The Bob Beattie School of Coaching.
All right. See ya. See ya.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, Billy. Right down the center. Bye. Okay.
Steamboat Springs was founded in 1876. It's originally, excuse me. Steamboat Springs was founded in 1876. It was originally called Stinking Springs by the Ute Indians. And then because, me see. So many crossed out things. Steamboat Springs was Steamboat Springs was founded in 1876. It was originally called Stinking Springs by the Ute Indians because of the hot springs on the edge of town. Fortunately, when the trappers arrived, that sounded something like Bubbling Springs to them, and they renamed the town Steamboat Springs.
No.
What did I say?
Well, but this
Fortunately,
sounded
when
like.
the trappers arrived, the sound of the Bubbling Springs sounded like a chugging steamboat.
Yeah, it reminded them of a chugging.
Steamboat Springs was founded in 1876. It was originally called Stinking Springs by the Ute Indians. Steamboat Springs was founded in 1876. It was originally called Stinking Springs by the Ute Indians because of the hot springs on the edge of town. Fortunately, when the trappers arrived, the sound of the bubbling springs sounded like a chugging steamboat, and hence the name Steamboat Springs.
Try it again.
Not really. Steamboat Springs was founded in 1876. It was originally called Stinking Springs by the Ute Indians. Steamboat Springs was founded in 1876. It was originally called Stinking Springs by the Ute Indians because of the hot springs on the edge of town. Fortunately, when the trappers arrived, the sound of the bubbling springs sounded more like a chugging steamboat, and hence the name Steamboat Springs.
Good.
That worked.
Let's mount yourself over there. Remember that pollution? Oh, no, it's not. Now's the on camera. Now the on camera.
This is on the camera.
Okay.
Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie and welcome to Subaru Ski World. Well, it used to be called Chugging Springs back in town, and the mountain that we're standing on right now used to
Yeah.
be called
It
What?
didn't used to be called chugging springs. Stinking springs.
Stinking Springs. Thank you.
Sure.
Anytime.
Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie. Welcome to Subaru Ski World. Well, if the town used to be called Stinking Springs, the mountain that we're on now used to be called Storm Mountain. Well, can you imagine having a ski area called Storm Mountain? Not a place that you'd really want to go to, and on a day like this, it's anything but stormy. But then Buddy Werner, who was born and brought up here, who didn't win.
Would you like to see moose or anything in these opens, or just
I don't mind you. What are you seeing behind me?
the gondola going behind you?
How wide?
Anytime.
Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie and welcome to Subaru Ski World. If the town used to be called Stinking Springs, how about the mountain we're on now? This used to be called Storm Mountain. Can you imagine skiers today wanting to go to a place called Storm Mountain? Well, it's anything but stormy now. What a beautiful day. And the name was called
Stand by.
Mount Werner, right?
The name is now Mount Werner.
Okay.
Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie. Welcome to Subaru Ski World. If the town below me used to be called Stinking Springs, how about the big mountain I'm on? This used to be called,
Alright.
huh? You get it?
It's a lot.
Huh?
You're getting a lot into the open.
Anytime.
Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie and welcome to Subaru Ski World. If the town below me used to be called Stinking Springs, how about the name of this huge mountain? This used to be called Storm Mountain.
Anytime.
Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie and welcome to Subaru Ski World. If the town below me used to be called Stinking Springs, how about the name of the mountain I'm on now? This huge mountain used to be called, God, what am I trying to do here?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
It's just one of those union things, you know, 2 o'clock union break. I have to
Yeah.
take.
Camera break.
Anytime.
Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie and welcome to Subaru Ski World. If the mountain below me used to be called Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie and welcome to Subaru Ski World. If the town below me used to be called Stinking Springs, how about the name of this mountain right here? It used to be called Storm Mountain. Now that's not exactly what you want to tell skiers from all over the country who want to come here. Storm Mountain, even though they do get a lot of snow, and you'd certainly have a hard time telling that here today. The name was changed to Mount Werner after the great Buddy Werner. Buddy Werner, a very close friend of mine, was killed in an avalanche in 1964 in Europe. Buddy Werner, as far as I'm concerned, is the greatest ski racer who ever lived in the United States. With a lot of other people who have come out of Steamboat Springs, including...
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, anytime you're ready.
Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie. Welcome to Subaru Ski World. If the old town below me used to be called Stinking Springs, how about the name of this mountain? It used to be called Storm Mountain. Well, it's not exactly what you want to say to skiers who come from all over the world to ski here. Storm Mountain, does that mean it's always bad weather? No, it's not bad weather today, and it's not bad weather a lot of times. This is a great mountain to ski on. As far as the name of the...
Okay, Bob.
Hello everybody and welcome to Subaru Ski World. If the old town below me used to be called Stinking Springs, how about the name of this mountain here, this huge mountain here? It used to be called, oh God, Beattie.
Storm weather.
Anytime?
Anytime.
Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie. Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie and welcome to Subaru Ski World. If the old town below me used to be called Stinking Springs, how about the name of this old mountain that we're on right now? This huge mountain, I might say. It used to be called... Why am I having trouble when I get to that?
No, I might say it either. Storm, storm, storm!
Storm Mountain. Hello everybody, I'm Bob Beattie and welcome to Subaru Ski World. If the old town below me used to be called Stinking Springs, how about the name of this huge mountain that we're on right now? It used to be called Storm Mountain. Now, can you imagine a ski area with the name Storm Mountain? A lot of people wouldn't want to come from all over the world here to ski in a storm. Well, they do get some storms because that's why they have such great snow here. But also, as we can see here now, some beautiful weather. But then a few years ago, it was changed to Mount Werner after the great Buddy Werner. Buddy Werner was a great member of the U.S. ski team, killed in an avalanche in Europe in 1964. A very close friend. As far as I'm concerned, there'll never be a ski racer in the United States to equal Buddy Werner. There are a lot of other good ski racers who've come here to Steamboat.
I liked it.
This is
I'm ready anytime I'm rolling. So.
This is voiceover lead to commercial. Steamboat does attract a lot. Steamboat does attract a lot of real cowboys. They put on skis here every single winter. Stay with us. Maybe Billy Kid and the Cowboys learn from each other.
Try it without every single. Let's take a single out.
Steamboat does attract a lot of real cowboys, and they put on skis here every winter. Stay with us. Maybe Billy Kid and the Cowboys will learn from each other.
That's good. I like that. And then what are we doing now?
What are those mountains out there?
Flat tops.
Well, that's a damn good name.
I thought you'd be
Let's talk
impressed.
about
We got a lot today. And how long of shots are those usually? If I roll 30 seconds, is that enough? Okay. You can always freeze it in some of them, but there's no movement of it.
Okay, let's. We got a lead to the cowboy down here.
Let's see who cowboy has this one.
You didn't see it?
Oh,
I just saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there.
Go to the next one.
You do all the workers? The ticket packs. Those are nice.
We need some snowboarders.
Well, it's probably time where we'd see somebody at a. See, they don't have a good outdoor restaurant or anything.
Sometimes they used to open that one. Also, another one.
Let's get you in. How's that sound?
This which way?
The one where it's receiving from the Cowboys and.
Let's go down to where we can see the town in the back.
That's great.
Next.
Yeah, then we'll think of something.
What are you nixing going over there to Howson?
No.
Really good. I'm still thinking
What I'm worried about is how we're going to get
everything else. You over to 130.
it's going to be done, so it's already getting cloudy.
Where?
Oh, it's a. I told him to ski past me, so. Yeah.
Go on this side if you could. Oh, he knows that. There he goes.
Alongside these two.
Oh, good.
No, we'll just go from there. Okay, ready?
Oh, boy, that's what I say to me. I'm the one that needs someone. We have somebody who's going to help. You guys can certainly help me. How about the hobby?
Let's try it one more time. Right down through here. Yeah, much better.
Left of that, right?
Correct. Okay, you ready?
Hey, cowboys need a lot of work.
Let's start again. Start one more time.
Very good control.
Start one more time, Bob.
Can't help it. You know, I'm going to see a hobby. They help me a lot. Maybe they can help you.
Let's do it again. Let's keep on going. Let's do it again. Let's try it one more time. Maybe. Okay.
And if we stop right there, we can still get another one down.
Okay, let me get in front of you a little bit.
Tell me when.
Wait. Go.
I'll tell you, cowboys, you got to work. That's why you get your feet in the car. Not using your poles, but you need is some help from the Harvey twins. Hey, girls, you know that these guys have got a long way to go. going to throw some skis out here, some K2s. Because I'm going to talk a little bit about the difference between regular skis and snowboard.
Snowboards. Not ski. Snowboard. Pretty obvious.
Huh?
It's pretty obvious.
No.
Chris.
Chilly.
It's pretty cold outside.
Yeah, actually.
Certainly is great skiing up on the mountain today, but I couldn't help but notice a lot of snowboarders. Tell me something, there are a lot of young people up there.
There are a lot this year. Actually, every year it's growing enormously, and next year I'm sure there'll be a lot more. The K2 actually did a survey, and between the ages of 15, I believe, and under, 85% of the skiers that age are transforming to snowboarding now.
You run this shop here called Totally Bored.
Yes, sir, it sure is.
I'll tell you one thing, from what I saw, it's not very boring. And you've just been up there, how was it?
Epic, very epic.
Epic is the word.
Definitely.
Tell me a little bit about this sport. Of course, these are regular skis, and this is a snowboard, and it's a lot shorter. How would you get into the sport?
Most people that get into it come from a skating, surfing background. There are a lot of crossover skiers that come into the sport also. Most of the crossover skiers go into a hard boot setup with an asymmetrical board, and most of the skaters and surfers go into a board like this that has a twin tip design, big tail and a big nose, powder riding. A lot of surfers like that.
What do you think, is this the future for skiing?
It's the sport of the future.
But, how about you? It looks like you've got a little problem up there.
Nah, just lots of powder out there today, 15 inches of fresh. Actually got up to here sometimes.
Give me some of the lingo. What do you guys talk about? I mean, I'm an old skier with two skis on. What about a snowboarder? What are some of the words you use?
I don't know, lots of people use different words. People use rad, I guess. I just used epic because we had a really good day on the mountain. There's lots of different lingo. Some people use shred. I try to stay away from that term because, I don't know, it's kind of overused. But rad, cool, all that kind of stuff.
Any way you look at it, snowboarding really seems to be on the move. And we're going to show you some snowboarding.
Do a pickup, Bob.
I'm going to just do it with him. We got too many people. I'll just walk in with him.
Okay, let's see what this tractor's going to do here.
All line filmed, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, let's try it, Bob. Hang on.
Yeah, it'd be great if he just talked about it. He can just say it, because he's seen it. That would be a great way to go into it without having to tell any story.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Okay, let's try it.
Well, it's great skiing here today in Steamboat, and as we have seen on the mountain, there are, well, we haven't seen it. I've seen it. Okay.
Stand by. Okay.
It's great skiing here on the mountain in Steamboat, a lot of new snow, and as I have noticed, there are a lot of snowboarders, and I happened to find one up there and brought him down. How was it?
Epic, very good up there. Lots of fresh snow.
Well, let's do it again without that.
And you can look at Bob.
Okay, look at Bob, don't look
Yeah,
at the
stay
camera.
with camera. You'll be much happier.
And we
And
intro
smile,
and Bob,
have fun.
be about a half a step closer to him, and that'll work perfect. Okay? Anytime.
There's a lot of great skiing up on the mountain, but I'll tell you one thing I've noticed, and there are a lot of snowboarders. It seems to be the new rage over here in Steamboat, and I brought a friend up the mountain. How was it up there?
Very good, very good. Deep powder.
What percentage do you think of the people who are up there skiing are snowboarders?
I'd say about 30% of the skiers out there are snowboarders.
What is the attraction? I see it all the time, and of course, looking at the skis here, they're wider, shorter than the other things, but what is the big attraction?
Most of the attraction comes from surfing and skateboarding. A lot of people cross over from that sport into the sport of snowboarding. I guess the surfers like the powder. It feels like a surfing turn. And a lot of skiers cross over into snowboarding also. More of them use hard boots and asymmetrical boards.
It's mostly for younger people.
Not necessarily. I know a man that's 70 years old that snowboards. He makes his own snowboards.
So I have a shot at it.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened here?
A little face shot, lots of powder.
Okay, have you ever seen any of these videos that are out on Snowboard?
Yeah, I have.
They're
There's-
awesome.
Yeah, there's lots of videos out. Actually, you mentioned the one called Riders on the Storm.
Right.
That's a very good video.
Well, that's my Fall Line Films, and we're going to take a look at it right now as part of our video review for this week.
You went to a shop in Denver that carried ski stuff. Those bindings are amazing.
I guess I can adjust the bindings to the type of snow. Powder.
Just a little bit.
Send it further back or forward or
Yeah.
whatever.
I never realized how long well, we're losing our song.
All right, get your step back just a little bit. You got a shadow in there. There you go.
We should shut
3:30?
town.
Huh?
We have that town show. We should run right in town.
Two more to go.
No problem. Already? Whoops.
Careful, Bob.
We can just hop right in my car, right?
Yes.
You think it's really 30% of the people on the mountain?
That's pretty close to, I bet. Not during the tourist season because there's so many people that come here from other states, but I'd bet
Locals?
locals definitely 30%, probably a little bit more.
Okay,